Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for checking in for another video. So today I'm going to give you a rundown of 10 items that I carry around in my camera bag all the time. And if you're new to photography, I would probably recommend at some point in the future investing in at least some of these. So starting off pretty simple, I'm going to jump right in with cleaning equipment. Now I carry this gear around me all the time. It never leaves my bag unless I'm actually cleaning the items themselves, but microfiber cleaning cloths, a lens dusting pen, great for brushing, dust and debris off. And again, for getting dust and debris off, the dust blower, definitely items that every photographer should have in their bag all of the time. And straight on from those items is one of these. I would recommend having one of these in your bag, especially if you're going out, outdoors for shooting. This is a microfiber towel, definite must have for me in my bag, just in case the conditions change while you're out there, or if you're at the coast and you get a lot of water on your lens and your body, just to wipe it off. My body's weather sealed, but this thing comes in really handy. Once had it wrapped around the entire body and lens apart from the front element to keep the rain off while I was adamant I wasn't leaving without getting the shot. Definitely worth investing, and not a lot of money either, so definite must have. Okay, something else I would definitely recommend keeping in your bag at all times is at least one. I carry two torches. I carry a small pocket sort of size Cree LED torch, various focusing on there, so you can change the beam to a wide or a narrow beam. Great for light painting and for all sorts of other things like finding your way, trying to find things in your bag. Is a head torch. Both fairly cheap to buy. These ones didn't go blowing lots of money on them, but both have really good battery life and the beams are very powerful. Yeah, definitely recommend at least one, maybe two torches in your bag. Alright, so an item that I can't be without anymore, one I invested in a few years ago, more so for my landscape photography, is an L bracket. Now, if you don't know what an L bracket is, it's just an L-shaped piece of metal, or aluminium I think this is, that fits on the bottom of your camera and allows you to change the orientation of your camera without having to recompose, or maybe just doing some minor adjustments before you get your shot. I shoot a lot of my stuff in vertical orientation, but from time to time I like to just try both and see which one looks better. So yeah, this is a KRS L bracket, no affiliation whatsoever, but this is specific to my Nikon D750, which is my primary full frame body, and it fits specifically. It's got a little groove on there that fits to the body, so you can quickly get it on and off. Really handy. I also have for my second body, which is a more universal bracket, but this is a three-legged thing, QR11. Great piece of kit, but doesn't specifically fit to my D750. So this is now for my D700, which is my second body. But definitely recommend L brackets, especially for landscape and say like architectural photography. Definite must have. All right, so moving on. These maybe I have got too many, I'm not too sure. Somebody's probably got more. Mini tripods, got three. So I have a Manfrotto Pixie tripod. This is great. I found this useful for mounting my GoPro on, for doing things like time lapse. Sometimes mount it on top of the car if I'm shooting right near the car. I have done that a few times, and just set that up and let it roll. And then I have two Joby Gorilla Pods. These are both the 3K version. One of them has the Joby video head that's actually on the tripod with my phone in it that I'm filming this video on right now. And then the other one is more specifically used for my DSLR. Both be used for vlogging at some point. I'll probably switch to vlogging with my camera more, probably my second body. But for the time being, I'm vlogging on my phone. It's very easy to do. But yeah, at least one mini tripod I think in your kit bag is a bit of a must-have. I don't have them all with me at any one point, usually only one, but they definitely all have their use. Alright, so moving on to organisation. I am a stickler for organisation. I hate having an untidy bag. I like to know where everything is, and I keep more so now, since I upgraded my bag last year. I got this with it, which is a Low Pro Gear Up Pouch Mini. It's pretty big for being called a mini, but it houses usually a lot of stuff. I'm just sorting my gear out at the moment, so it's not got a lot in it, but it usually houses things like my intervalometer, cables for all sorts of things, spare SD cards. It's usually got, yep, some headache tablets in there, but it's got all these little elasticated straps, so you can put all sorts of things in there. But yeah, great for a bit of an organisation, so you don't have to go rummaging around in your bag when you want to find something that you may just need. So yeah, a pouch of some sort like this to keep fiddly bits in, definitely worth recommending. And on the subject of organisation, these are Think Tank Red Whips. I think the version 2, I didn't really see the version 1, but they are just an elasticated kind of zip tie with a spring toggle on. I'm sure most of you already know what these are. I've seen plenty of people talking about it before, but I think these are great. I've got quite a lot of them. They usually found wrapping up cables. There was a few in there. Keep my interval nice and tidy with them. Usually keep my power bank cable attached to the power bank with them, and all sorts of other things. But yeah, definitely worth investing in. Don't cost a lot of money whatsoever. Get them from, you know, pretty much every camera retailer out there online or usually in store. But yeah, Red Whips by Think Tank, definite recommendation. Okay, so this next item is something that I keep on me regardless of the season, regardless of the conditions. I always keep these in my bag because they don't take up a lot of room, and these are my photography gloves. Now, these are Vallerret Photography Gloves. This is the Markov Pro 2 model, and full disclosure, I am a Vallerret ambassador, so I may seem a little bit biased, but I cannot tell you just how good these gloves are. I don't go to many deep winter conditions countries, but I've been to Iceland a few times, and when I'm out shooting early in the UK, wherever I am, if I'm out for an early morning sunrise during the winter and autumn months, which are my favourite months to shoot in, it gets a bit nippy. So stick these on and you don't have to stop shooting when it gets too cold. But yeah, as I said, I'm out in Iceland during autumn and winter tours, and yeah, absolutely fantastic. Other than that, regardless of brand, stick a pair of gloves in your bag. You never know when you're going to need them, and they probably will save a shoe. So yeah, gloves. I am also going to do a video about these gloves at some point in the future, but I'll let you know when that's coming out. Okay, so closing in on the end now, a couple of items left. I shoot a fair amount of long exposure photography, so one accessory that I can't do without: filters. No affiliation, but I shoot with Lee filters, and it's also not because we share a name. They're just really, really good filters. This is the Lee Field Pouch. It unzips and it houses, it's got more compartments than I need, but it keeps them all together. So this houses, when I can find it, the circular polarizer, along with a few 9.6 and the very unused 0.3 graduate filler for these 3 years, still lights up. Also the big stopper, 10 stops, and little stopper, 6 stops. Yep, can't be without those, always in my bag, just in case I shoot long exposures. Sometimes I don't go out to shoot long exposures, but I end up shooting long exposures. Always carry them. There are various amounts of filter manufacturers out there, and especially if you're getting into photography or you're new to photography, I wouldn't recommend splurging all your money on these. They are fairly expensive, but they are exceptionally good. Some people argue that there are better ones on the market. Yeah, they maybe are, but for me, Lee filters, absolutely fantastic. Definitely recommend them if you want to get into long exposure photography. All right, one item left, and I definitely recommend having one of these in your bag at all time, whether you're going out for a shoot just in the afternoon or you're going away for a few weeks or a few months or whatever, but it is a power bank. Cannot recommend a power bank enough. Everybody has mobile devices or action cameras that they keep on them at all times and use all the time, and the batteries don't last forever. Some of them have better batteries than others, but yeah, power bank. This is just a black web. I bought this from a local supermarket. It is a beast. it holds a lot of charge. It is a 10,000 milliamp battery in there. It's charged on one full charge 6 devices in one day without being recharged. 2 phones twice and a GoPro twice. Definitely recommend getting a decent one of these. There are some really cheap versions of them, but this one specifically is great. Never let me down. But yeah, definitely recommend a power bank. All right, guys, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, if you got some use out of it, please give it a thumbs up and drop a comment and let me know what you think below. Yeah, subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Hit the bell to get notified when I post new videos, and I'll see you in the next one, probably next week. All right, bye.